Today, we walk you back to the very beginning. Now, we have big dreams, an architect's plan, and a vision for what this watermill could become. But back in May 2024, when we first set foot here, all we saw was brambles, broken walls, and piles of forgotten things. This is what we really bought before the cleaning, before the ideas. Just us, a ruin, and a lot of mystery. The very first time we walked down this path, it felt like stepping into another world. Brambles everywhere, an old stone wall on one side, and the sunset leading us straight into the unknown. And then there it was, our mill. Half hidden, half broken, and somehow already ours. So, in the ground floor, the house has 2 doors, a big one and a smaller one. And in the facade, there's also a stone staircase that leads up to the second floor.
That we couldn't access at that point. It was locked. So, yes, we basically bought a house without seeing the whole thing. Don't try this at home.
Through the big door, we walked into chaos. It was packed with old furniture, trash, and shadows. The roof was crumbling, the air was damp, and we were sure there were mice. We noticed a window or maybe a door at the far end, and another doorway that was blocked by brambles on one side and furniture on the other. But no surprise, more trash and chaos. There was also a door under the staircase. It was dark, low, and honestly, a little creepy. Then we tried the smaller door. On the right, a little room, dirty but surprisingly empty. The door had been taken off and pushed aside.
And then we found this, an old chimney, which makes us think it must have been the kitchen.
Well, the kitchen filled with garbage and even a car tire for decoration. Part of the ceiling was gone, and you could literally see the trees growing through. But under the dust, a beautiful stone floor.
Not far from the house, we found this barn.
Big green wooden doors, leaning walls, no roof. Again. We couldn't open the doors, but we didn't really need to. Part of the wall had already fallen. So inside we found, again, more garbage, more broken furniture, and what was left of the old ceiling on the ground.
Different angle, same disaster. From there, we kept walking. The path was almost lost under bamboo and wild plants.
And then the river. It was May, so the water was low and green, and the rocks were showing, but it was beautiful.
We followed the path round. Well, just me actually, since it wasn't exactly friendly, hoping to get a full view of the house. And we kind of did. Suddenly, the meal appeared again, this time from the garden side. I tried to push further to see the river-facing facade. But the bamboo was so dense, it was impossible to get through. So I gave up and headed back to meet Joanna. Sorry for the bumpy ride.
From this perspective, it's easy to see the mess the back garden was.
Next, we headed back to the area we call the front garden. Back then, most of it, almost 90%, was being used as a vegetable plot by a man named Sr. Amílcar.
We first met him on one of our very first visits here, when he was casually picking figs straight from the tree. He's in his 80s and still takes care of more than 2,000 square meters of land, a real force of nature.
To give you a better sense of scale, our property has around 4,000 square meters, divided into two parcels, this one and this one. Sr. Amílcar keeps his garden here and here. All around the land there are olive trees. And scattered throughout, you'll also find fruit trees, fig, apple, peach, walnut, and even a massive avocado tree.
Here we also noticed a branch of the river being diverted to this side of the property.
There were also some parts of the land we couldn't access at that point. The front garden was one of them, but it was wild. A small and very much green pond with frogs and fish. And more little buildings with their own secrets. And trash, always trash. Next time we start digging in, literally.
Because somebody has to clear all those brambles.
Hey everyone! We just had to take a moment to say thank you. Seriously. The comments, the love, the subscribers so far, we didn't expect the much support this early on. Pronto, paciência.
We honestly thought maybe just our mums would watch, and even then, probably only one of them would know how to enter YouTube and know how to subscribe or hit a like.
Yeah. But seeing all your comments and encouragement, it's been the best surprise.
Yeah, we have read every single one of them, and half the time we were smiling, and the other half we were just like, how are we getting this much love so far?
Yeah, you are already making this little YouTube channel an adventure. It's so much fun for us.
Yeah, we feel like we're building more than a channel, we're building a community, a family. So thank you so for that.
Yeah, so from the both of us, well,
The three of us.
we want to thank you for being here, for subscribing, and for cheering us on.
Yeah. We can't wait to share more and probably embarrass ourselves a little along the way.
Isn't it?
Yeah, with a little crying in between. And yeah.
So, obrigado.
And see you in the next one.